Peace and blessings, family. Welcome back to the channel, new and returning overseas in America. Welcome to everyone. Thank you all so much for being here and for your continued love and support. I have a really quick message tonight for someone. It will not resonate for everyone. Take what does resonate, leave what doesn't. Okay? I'm speaking to someone who, as of late, maybe you haven't been feeling like yourself. You're noticing that you haven't been on top of certain things, right? Your routines, your habits. You've been kind of like falling off. Maybe even falling off of your path a little bit, right? Not tending to the altar as you normally would. Not getting still, getting quiet. Not meditating as you normally would, right? I'm even hearing like, for those of you who dream, for those of you who are dreamers, for those of you who receive visions in your dreams, it's as if it's like when you wake up, you don't remember, you have no recollection of any dreams, any visions, any messages. I need you to understand that this is a trick of the enemy. The distractions, okay, because someone has been very distracted. It's a trick of the enemy meant to keep you off track, to keep you off of your path, which will then weaken you and leave you open and vulnerable to attack. Okay? It's a trick of the enemy. Now, if I'm talking to you, you already kind of know that you've been slipping a little bit, or, you know, you haven't been on top of things as you normally would, right? And you could have even been saying to yourself, like, man, you know, I realized I missed prayer 2 or 3 nights this week. I missed doing this particular thing. You know, the last couple of weeks I hadn't been, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. May even find yourself, some of you, slipping back into your old ways and outside of the will of God for your life. Which then what? It results in you being open and vulnerable to attack. That's what the enemy wants, because the enemy is trying to take you out. The enemy doesn't want you on top of your game spiritually. The enemy doesn't want you to be able to recall the messages or the visions that you receive in your dreams, because the enemy wants you to be blinded. The enemy wants you to be blind, vulnerable, and weakened. And I'm here tonight just to let you know this, so that you'll know what this is. For some of you, your discernment is on point, because you've been feeling like, man, it's almost like there's a force keeping me from doing X, Y, Z. And you're absolutely right. It is a force. It is a force. It's a force of the enemy, a trick of the enemy. And it's up to you to fight. It's up to you to overcome. It's up to you to push through. It's up to you to prevail. Especially now that you know what is going on. Now that you know what it is. When you know better, you do better. That's what the elders used to say. And so now that you know, when you get ready to pray and you all of a sudden don't feel like praying, or you're all of a sudden sleepy, push through to pray anyway. When you know you need to meditate and you rush and you woke up late, you running out of time, meditate in the shower. Get the time in. Be intentional about that. That should be a non-negotiable, right? The time to connect with self, the time to go within, to connect with self, because when you do that, you're connecting with God. The enemy don't want that, though. So I don't know who needed to hear this tonight. I pray that it reaches you, though. And all of you guys, as always, y'all are in my prayers, man. We are all in this together. You feel me? Each one teach one. Y'all know what I always say. If y'all think of anyone who may need to hear this message, feel free to share it, pass it along. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until next time, guys, peace.